Hey everyone, it's Nerve Views, and welcome to my review of the Brad Pitt Bullet Train, which is not the movie The Bullet Train of a similar name. Bullet Train has some stylistic elements, comedic moments, and aspects, but suffers from a weak third act and stale villains. This Bullet Train is also an action comedy following Brad Pitt's Ladybug, who is set out on another snatch and grab job that turns into something else. Ladybug attempts to exit the train but encounters other players, such as Lemon and Tangerine, who are surrounding the case as well. What is in that case is revealed in the movie, but how Ladybug, Lemon, Tangerine, and the other players on the train deal with each other is at the center of the movie. The movie had a strong start revealing all the players and their motivations to go against the other players, with Ladybug on multiple occasions being caught in the middle of two mistaken identities. The movie's third act was the weakest since it brought back players we thought were gone back, increasing their chances in defeating the big bad in the end of the movie. The main big bad actor's bullet train role was underutilized compared to his other usual, notable type of characters, from The Shape of Water, Man of Steel, to even Premium Rush. But maybe it is because this is a light action comedy, and I wanted more of what I've seen in those roles compared to this one. The movie also plays a "that wasn't the White Death, I am the White Death" moment from another character who then gets run over. That moment and before with the exchange from that character and Ladybug seemed to be set up as comedic, but was just eye-roll worthy. Another miss was Ladybug's instances of bad luck that weren't as strongly comedic to me. The White Death and his cronies weren't as strong and as much of a threat in the third act, which was unfortunate since it set off the average climax of the movie. One of the stronger and integral part of the movie is how they weaved aspects of Thomas the Tank Engine into the movie and identifying how trustworthy or not trustworthy the players were, and to even a sad moment in the third act. I am not sure if these Thomas the Tank Engine's aspects in the movie were accurate to the show, but toot toot if they were. Another stronger point of the movie were some exchanges between Ladybug and other players, and some action comedy fights and sequences, especially with the Lemon and Tangerine intros. The movie had other stylistic intros to events and characters and many examples of showing and telling, but not all of them were the strongest, such as how the White Death took over the criminal empire. Bullet Train has some stylistic elements, comedic moments, and aspects, but suffers from a weak third act and stale villains. Not all the stylistic choices, action comedy, comedic moments, and villainous moments stood out considering the White Death's actor's previous body of work. You could point out that this is an action comedy and that this isn't necessarily supposed to be threatening, but that doesn't excuse why the third act was so stale. Bullet Train is very forgettable and non-rewatchable, with a score of a 50 out of 100. I don't know what'll come next for this channel or my other channels, but don't be concerned. There is content on this channel that this nerd hasn't viewed, scripted, or started on yet. My Nerdy Games Gaming channel has content that is unscripted and not personally captioned by me. My Nerdware product review channel has a mix of scripted and non-scripted content. My Creator Nerd channel is a non-categorized creative channel, which is mostly fun-based. Links to my other channels will be in the description. Thanks for staying to the end. A previous and recommended video or playlist will be on screen now. Links to my other channels and support pages will be in the description. And if it comes down to it, subscribe.